Hi, I am Jean Peters Baker, the prosecutor for Jackson County, Missouri, including Kansas City, Missouri. And I have been in this role for over a decade. I think I've been in the office maybe closing in on 25 years. The goal of the Community Advisory Board is really simply that, is to help advise the prosecutor, also advise other aspects of the office on how to make us safer, how to do that more fairly, how to have a more focused view on the community as a whole, how to focus on crime holistically, and frankly, just how to be more effective. To be sixth most violent city in America would say that we are in a crisis. We've got to deal with our present circumstance like that, like we're in a crisis. That does not mean that we go in with a very strict enforcement, heavy hand. It means that we look at our community holistically.
I was personally asked by Jean Peters Baker to serve on the first board, which this is the second one. And when I realized that she was looking for another board, I volunteered for the second board. And I told her I wasn't going to take no for an answer. I appreciate it because that just gives me, hope that they actually get it. The prosecutor's office actually understands or wants to understand our perspective.
Crime strikes so frequently in my community, and there's a harm every time that occurs. Can we lean into issues of systemic racism, over-policing, and over-prosecution, crime that has not been solved, and what we can do to address those victims?
The system as it is now needs a lot of work, and we're privy to that, and I think Jean's department is actually trying to bridge that gap between the department and the community. I wholeheartedly believe that.
They're experts in their own areas, and they all have something to offer, a perspective that as a seated prosecutor, I just couldn't get. I couldn't have that many perspectives on my own. I need their help in order to form policies that make sense and that don't cause more harm, frankly. We've done a lot of things over time. Certainly historically, we have caused harm in communities in our efforts to prevent harm from happening.
I've always asked for the transparency because we as a community have to be transparent. We're not even going in that direction. We're still at the fork. What direction are we going to go? So once you make the decision, that first step to do it different, then you're starting this on that journey. It's that destination, but still it's the journey. It's the everyday step that builds the confidence, that builds the, show me state, show me some consideration, show me some that you care, show me some, that's all.